like last Sunday, appeared on an Australian show. And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled. Hold on.
How you doing?
I'm good.
But what this moment exposed to some even caught us by surprise. Here it is again, slowed down. As Beyoncé sits down with Molly Meldrum, her dress folds. That crease caused a worldwide controversy.
Since being linked to the Diddy scandal, Beyoncé and Jay-Z have faced a storm of wild rumors and allegations. The latest twist in this ongoing drama involves resurfaced footage that some claim proves Beyoncé faked her pregnancy. The clip, from a 2011 interview, shows Beyoncé in a pink dress with a visible baby bump. However, as she sits down on the couch, her stomach appears to fold awkwardly, a moment many found strange, sparking questions about how a pregnant belly could deflate like that. The footage has reignited speculation about her pregnancy, with critics pointing to the clip as evidence. The interview was always bound to raise eyebrows, but no one expected this.
Cathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually screaming, and the Carters are responsible.
This moment caught many by surprise and quickly became a focal point of controversy. In a slowed-down clip from Beyoncé's interview with Molly Meldrum, her dress visibly folds as she sits down, creating a crease that sparked global debate. At that stage of pregnancy, a woman's belly is typically firm, but Beyoncé's appeared to fold unnaturally, leading to speculation that her bump was fake. The footage fueled wild debates online, with critics questioning whether it was even possible for her stomach to behave like that if she were truly pregnant. The mystery continues to divide opinions.
Beyoncé was destined to be revealing.
How you doing?
I'm good.
But what this moment exposed to some even caught us by surprise. Here it is again, slowed down. As Beyoncé sits down with Molly Meldrum, her dress folds. That crease caused a worldwide...
In fact, several doctors publicly vouched for Beyoncé's pregnancy, swearing on their medical licenses that she was indeed expecting. Doctors Yvonne Bone, Allison Hill, and Elaine Park defended her, attributing the awkward fold of her belly to the angle of her dress. They explained that Beyoncé looked appropriately pregnant for someone 20 to 24 weeks along. According to them, at this stage, her bump wouldn't have been too large, especially for a first-time pregnancy. They noted that women pregnant for the first time, particularly those who are fit, often don't show as much because their rectus muscles, the vertical abdominal muscles, are still taut. The doctor's statements, however, raised eyebrows. Their insistence seemed overly detailed, with some critics labeling it a PR move rather than genuine medical insight. Many questioned why 3 doctors felt compelled to weigh in on Beyoncé's pregnancy bump unprovoked. The overly formal tone of their remarks only fueled skepticism, with detractors arguing it sounded scripted. One person who wasn't buying it was Wendy Williams. The talk show host seized the opportunity to dissect the viral interview video, offering her own analysis and raising even more questions. Wendy's breakdown was packed with explosive allegations, leaving her audience stunned. The resurfaced footage and the subsequent defense by medical professionals continue to spark debate, as the public remains divided over what really happened during Beyoncé's first pregnancy.
Some are wondering if Beyoncé is faking her baby bump after the singer appeared on an Australian TV show.
Bumpgate went viral.
Sources are saying that she is straight up faking her pregnancy.
Beyoncé just can't put her feet up and enjoy being pregnant. Some people are actually accusing her of wearing a fake baby bump.
A conspiracy to rival JFK and the grassy knoll.
Others are saying she's using a surrogate because she didn't want to put her body through the stress.
So, like the Zapruder film, we went through the unseen footage, frame by frame.
I cannot miss it.
Before the interview, Beyoncé is fitted with a microphone. And then, from another angle, she goes to her seat. A makeup artist blocks our view. But then there's this angle from the side. As Beyoncé sits down, there's no sign of any straps that could hold padding in place. But for us, the biggest clue that she is expecting is this.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I got a shock as much as anyone else, and you're glowing.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a mother's joy you just can't fake.
Beyond, if it's any time, right now is the time.
Wendy Williams didn't hold back, openly accusing Beyoncé of lying about her pregnancy and calling her supposed baby bump suspicious. During her show, Wendy brought up a photo of Beyoncé posing in a bikini, proudly showing off her bump. Beyoncé had posted the picture to silence rumors that she was faking her pregnancy. However, Wendy wasn't convinced. She dismissed the photo, claiming it proved nothing. According to her, the bump could just as easily have been a result of a good old pork chop or burrito, adding fuel to the ongoing controversy.
I'd say recently, like last Sunday, appeared on an Australian show. And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled. Hold on. As ridiculous as it sounds,
Beyoncé dismissed the allegations as stupid and ridiculous, insisting she'd never fake a pregnancy, especially after experiencing the pain of losing a baby. She made it clear she wouldn't take such matters lightly. However, Wendy Williams wasn't done stirring the pot. She escalated the drama by dropping a bombshell accusation, claiming Beyoncé's alleged fake pregnancy was a cover-up for the death of Jay-Z's rumored mistress, Cathy White, fueling even more controversy.
Number two, these are conspiracy theories. Beyoncé's pregnancy is a way of keeping Jay-Z's alleged mistress away. You know, this is what I love about this show. You can't see everything that I can see, but people are snapping their necks in nodation. How about this one? The alleged woman over in allegedly Trinidad with the alleged 10-year-old alleged son.
Last year, Beyoncé and Jay-Z found themselves trending after journalist Liz Crokin made a series of explosive tweets accusing them of being involved in the death of Cathy White. Liz didn't hold back, claiming it was only a matter of time before Jay-Z's alleged misdeeds came to light. She referred to him as evil to the core, drawing parallels to the recent exposure of Diddy. In one tweet, Liz wrote, "I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she was murdered. I know everything. I know what you did. So go F*** yourself, Jay-Z. There will be justice for Cathy White." She also shared footage of Kanye West claiming Jay-Z has people who's pull up for him and captioned it, "It's all coming out, and this is just the tip of the iceberg." But who is Cathy White, and how did she become entangled with the Carters? Cathy was a young woman who tragically died of a brain aneurysm at the age of 28. Initially, her connection to Jay-Z wasn't clear. Known as a fitness and beauty expert, Cathy was a Howard University graduate, a contributor to various online publications, and the CEO of her own PR firm. White Label PR of her life was mostly private until rumors surfaced that she was Jay-Z's mistress and that they allegedly had a child together in Trinidad and Tobago. Speculation began after Cathy and her friend Claudia Jordan were reportedly seen at Las Vegas's Town nightclub, sitting at a table with Jay-Z and Diddy. What's even more intriguing is how little information about Cathy White remains online. Almost every detail about her life has been scrubbed from the internet, leaving only fragments of her story behind. The mysterious circumstances surrounding her death and her rumored connection to Jay-Z continue to fuel conspiracy theories.
Life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming, and the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand's sake. I mean, I'm just speculating.
Articles about Cathy White are scarce, and even fewer mention her alleged link to Jay-Z. What's even more suspicious is the apparent effort to erase traces of this story. It seems likely that Beyoncé and Jay-Z paid to have the infamous interview video, which sparked pregnancy rumors, scrubbed from the internet. While some versions still exist, they're blurry and hard to find. But as we know, the internet never forgets. One of the few remaining blog posts about Cathy is from Hollywood Street King, dated August 31st, 2010, claiming that Cathy and Jay-Z were romantically involved long before he married Beyoncé. The blog cited Jason Lee, a close friend of Cathy and Claudia Jordan, as the source. According to another Hollywood Street King post, when rumors of Cathy and Jay-Z's affair surfaced, Cathy quickly deleted all her social media accounts. This was reportedly just one of the extreme measures she took to keep their relationship under wraps. Allegedly, Jay-Z often invited Cathy and her friends to accompany him on nights out, treating them to clubs, restaurants, shopping sprees, and even a trip to the exotic Bellagio casino. Fast forward to August 28, 2011, when Beyoncé announced her first pregnancy with Blue Ivy. The timing raised eyebrows, as it came just 5 days before Cathy tragically passed away. The shocking twist? Cathy was allegedly pregnant with Jay-Z's child when she died. The running theory is that the Carters may have taken drastic measures to remove Cathy from the picture. If true, this would have spared Beyoncé the embarrassment of announcing her pregnancy while her husband's alleged mistress was also expecting. The eerie timing of events has fueled ongoing speculation and conspiracy theories about the Carters' involvement.
With a bad guy, you doing with a rap guy, down the ride to the very end. He never kiss you, never hold your hand. He's a pimp by blood, not relation. I'm ringing the alarm cause I overstand. Girls can't run the world fighting over men. All my single ladies better keep in mind, when them tables turn, you gon' be the right.
Let's be real, Jay-Z isn't the first, nor will he be the last, wealthy man to have an affair that leads to a child. With his resources, he could have easily arranged for Cathy White and the baby to live a low-profile life elsewhere. The idea that he would go to the extreme of ending her life to protect his family man image with Beyoncé seems excessive, unless there was a darker reason why Cathy allegedly had to be removed from the picture. As rumors of Beyoncé faking her pregnancy resurface, another theory has emerged about Cathy's death. It's believed that Cathy gave birth before she passed away, and the baby she delivered is none other than Blue Ivy. Online detectives have compared side-by-side photos of Blue Ivy and Cathy, pointing out what they claim are striking similarities. While some argue you can spot a resemblance, there's no denying that Blue Ivy is Jay-Z's child. As she also shares many of Beyoncé's features, the timeline of events does align with this theory, fueling speculation about the Carters' involvement. Another part of the internet suggests Jay-Z may have wanted Cathy out of the way because she was becoming a liability. Allegedly, Cathy was tired of being kept a secret and believed she deserved to be with Jay-Z publicly. After all, sources claim she had been with him long before Beyoncé became Mrs. Carter. If true, this would have put Jay-Z in a precarious position, especially as his marriage to Beyoncé symbolized the perfect power couple. Cathy's demands for recognition may have threatened to unravel the carefully curated image of the Carters, adding yet another layer of intrigue to this complex and controversial story.
With a bad guy, you doing with a rap guy, down the ride to the very end. He never kiss you, never hold your hand. He's a pimp by blood, not relation. I'm ringing the alarm cause I overstand. Girls can't run the world fighting over men. All my single ladies better keep in mind, when them tables turn, you gon' be the right.
Allegedly, Cathy White gave Jay-Z an ultimatum: either claim her publicly or she would reveal everything, the affair, the baby, and more. Jay-Z, unwilling to let a side relationship jeopardize his reputation and carefully curated image, reportedly took drastic measures to silence her for good. Journalist Liz Crokin claimed that Cathy was ready to spill all the tea about her relationship with Jay-Z. In fact, Liz and Cathy had already scheduled a date for a tell-all interview at Cathy's apartment. Adding to the intrigue, a 2020 blind item referenced Cathy and her friend Claudia Jordan, hinting at foul play. The item claimed that an A-list rapper may have orchestrated Cathy's demise, as her death came suspiciously soon after he allegedly expressed a desire to remove her from the picture. Cathy's close friends reportedly knew she was tired of being Jay-Z's dirty little secret. As people began connecting the dots and reaching out to her for comments, Cathy decided it was time to go public with her story. However, before she could do so, she allegedly confronted Jay-Z with one final ultimatum. Strangely, just 48 hours later, Cathy was found dead in her apartment. Her sudden death raised many questions. Initial police reports about the incident were inconsistent, and the circumstances surrounding her passing appeared suspicious. The timing, coupled with her alleged plans to expose her relationship with Jay-Z, has fueled speculation that her death was not as straightforward as it seemed, leaving many to wonder if there was more to the story than meets the eye. A 911 call was made from an apartment at 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan, reporting that Cathy White was sick. An ambulance arrived and took her to Beth Israel Hospital, where she later passed away. Initially, the cause of death was unclear, and authorities planned to conduct an autopsy to determine the exact cause. However, before the autopsy was even performed, the word spread that Cathy had died from a brain aneurysm. This raised suspicions, especially since no one had waited for the official results. There were also reports that investigators suspected Cathy may have been given a bad drug, which could have contributed to her death. They ordered a toxicology report, but it would take 2 weeks to process. Despite these initial concerns, the case was never thoroughly investigated, and the brain aneurysm theory was widely accepted without further scrutiny. As new footage emerges, showing Beyoncé potentially caught in a lie about her pregnancy, the situation surrounding Cathy's death seems even more suspicious. While none of these theories are verified, they certainly raise a lot of questions about what really happened to Cathy. Could it all be a conspiracy? Or is there something more to the story? The connection between Beyoncé's pregnancy rumors and Cathy's untimely death adds another layer to the ongoing speculation. It's hard to ignore the strange coincidences, but whether or not this is another wild theory remains to be seen. What do you think? Did Beyoncé lie about her pregnancy, or is this just another conspiracy for attention? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for the next video.